team.
We're here with Amira, so this day is going to be really special. You're going to get to watch the team and I actually come together to partner with Amira to audit her entire business, her branding, her messaging, her ads, her funnel, and really be able to elevate how other people see her once they find her. Because we have worked with Amira on teaching her how to become findable, and this is great, but we really want her to elevate and for them to see her as we see her, because she has 4 championship rings, right? Over 8 years of experience. She was an assistant coach, and so she has all this credibility, and as all of these aspiring dancers or the moms of these dancers find her, we really want to elevate that. So we're going to dive into so much today. Amira, what are you most looking forward to for today?
I am excited to have Meredith's eyes on my brand, because I know that it's not where it needs to be, and also just getting Ashley's genius of here's the missing pieces that might not be working from your ads and from the marketing, and just a holistic view of outside perspective of telling me what I can do better.
It's going to be so good. Amira, tell everybody specifically what you do and how you work with these dancers.
Yeah, so I help train dancers in making it onto their dream teams, NFL, NBA, semi-pro, and coach them and help find those missing pieces that Ashley's helping me today in just helping them find those missing pieces too, and figuring out what is going to be the next step for them and how they can make it from either semi-pros or semifinals to finals or finals to their dream team, ultimately just making it onto their dream team and helping them live their best life.
Because Amira did it. She has all the experience, and what's really special about Amira that most people don't have is not only does she have the experience, she has the most insane connections. She has connections with the judges, with the choreographers, with the coaches. She has all of these connections. And so one of the things that we're going to talk about today is it's not just what you know, which she does know, but it's also who she knows. And so that's why these dancers that find her from her ads have such an advantage, because of all the skill that Amira has and all the inside connections. So Meredith, tell us a little bit about your process even before coming to the day. What work do you do to prep, and what are some nuggets you're excited to chat through today?
So I typically look at the executive summary and really dig deep into what the business is all about, what the goals are, and then I do a full website audit. So I'm looking at the UX, UI, so user journey. Are the buttons working? Is there anything broken? Is there a messaging tweak that we could look at from the About Me section to the actual product that's being sold? And then I do a deep dive into the social accounts. So if they are heavy on YouTube, we'll look through the YouTube channel, Instagram, etc. And then we talk about branding. So based on their target audience, is the branding that's current something that is going to attract their audience? And if it's not, then we can talk about how we can elevate it or tweak it.
I feel one thing that Meredith does really well is she sees the big picture. So she's let me look at all these nitty gritty rocks and under everything and find everything that we can improve. And then how do we elevate it from a strategic standpoint across the website and the branding and the social media and the messaging. So it's definitely a teamwork making the dream work over here, and we can't wait to get to work. Views, 20,000 views, 10,000 views, 50,000 views.
I know how to get the girlies to watch the videos.
14,000 views.
Because they all love to watch dance.
12,000 views.
It's all the dance. That's why I don't really post me, is because they want to see dancing. And so I just give them
No, you have 40,000 views right there talking.
That's true. Well, that one is.
That was great. 16. This is so crazy.
With my 5,000 followers.
Literally, I've never gotten that many organically. This is exciting.
Yeah.
We need to use some of that stuff that has the likes, comments, shares, and credibility, edit the caption, and make it something that we can use as an ad.
Okay.
You have all this foundation right here underneath your little toes. Literally, that could be, you need to write that down.
Okay.
And it's now that I have your attention, if you also want these 4 rings, if it was your dream like it was old me, and it flashes a screen up of you, and it's all you need is someone to tell you, well, Amira, how did you get these 4 rings and have 8 years on this team and be able to have relationships with the best choreographers and dancers and whatever? That is exactly what I'm going to tell you when you join the 3 secrets to performing like a pro. Create that credibility and intrigue and curiosity, and then sell. We were talking about this at the retreat. One of the girls, she has 40,000 followers in her audience. It's great. She is hiding what she has to offer under a bushel. And she's like, I don't know why I'm not selling. I'm like, I know why you're not selling. This is why you're not selling. Because you're like, hi, here's some free tips and free strategies. And in case you see it, I have a thing that you can pay for, bye. Like she's so scared to like say, I'm selling this.
Yeah.
And so the more you,
Ashley's dance move.
Ashley's answer is, the more you sell, the more that you will sell.
Yeah.
For the limited views that we get organically, we sell more than most people because we sell more than most people. And you being able to sell and use some of these things you work so hard to acquire, like have the pom-poms sitting on the table with everything you do, because immediately the algorithm and the algorithm is going to be like, man, people that see these pom-poms, it just so happens to be more dancers. Well, yeah. That's why one of the things that Alex talked about in his workshop, he was like, if you're targeting gym owners, freaking go stand in a gym. If you're targeting dancers, wear pom-poms, have the rings, like have the credibility, and they're gonna show up. I know it says perform like a pro, but even here, I just want to know what it is. Like perform like a pro, live. I know it's $19, but if it was free, you'd say live, free workshop for the dancer who's ready. That's where you can have your almost like the Cultivate Code like headline, because perform like a pro. I want them to know what this is.
Yeah,
so
they
clearly.
don't.
Some type
Text.
of like timestamp, like linear something where I could see the countdown or how long I'm going to watch it for, just so I know how long I'm in for.
I changed Macy's and Emily's during our VIP days because like someone doesn't know if that's 17 minutes or 7 or 2, and so like I'm more likely to watch something if I know it's short.
Yeah.
So just change the play bar on that setting. That's easy.
Play bar. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yes, the play bar.
We're back. It has been.
Let's not actually do that. They won't get the joke.
We will. Okay. All right. So we're at the midpoint through the day. So what has happened since this morning has been so much progress, which is really cool. So let's start. Meredith actually led the day, so I'm going to let her lead the way with covering what we've done so far.
Perfect. So we went through each different website page, figured out how we were going to tweak and elevate it.
Was this what you expected so far?
So I knew that she was going to dig apart the brand a little bit, just because I am more tactical than I am creative. I know that about myself. And so sometimes I need creative input to say, hey, this doesn't look great. And so I was hoping that Meredith was going to say, let's rebrand. And so we did. We created a new logo. We created new brand colors and just are elevating like what I know the brand to be, but it's just not translating. And so figuring out those missing pieces, even just as like the buttons that are being missed, because I, as a founder, am like doing all these different things that sometimes I need outside perspective to really just show me, here are the missing pieces or the things that you might have missed or forgotten about. And so Meredith uncovered a lot of things that just need to be fixed. And now I just have a tackle list to go ahead and tackle.
It's going to be so good. You know, I'll tell you, we've never actually done a full rebrand on a VIP day.
I cannot promise you that you will get a rebrand.
What I can't do is guarantee you'll get a full rebrand, but I felt like Meredith just saw it so beautifully and clearly, and magic just happens, and that's what happens when you have an expert who's really, really good at something. So that alone is really helpful, because now for the rest of the day, we will, after walking through everything we want to change, walking through what we want to prioritize, walking through some of the things that she needs to say and not say in her ads, looking at what's working. Now we've actually mapped out 2 video scripts. So we're going to go to lunch. Meredith's going to do some updating on her branding with her Instagram. We have these 2 scripts. We'll come back, we'll film, I'll coach her through 2 really great ads. And then at the end of the day, we're going to wrap up with looking at the ads that she does have and mapping out a game plan of what we want to launch, because we could sit here and launch ads all day. But what we really want, because Amira's already done the hard work of actually watching the content and teaching her how to set something up, she's already got. So we're going to look at everything, set a few things up so that she has the strategy to be able to leave this day and take everything that she's learned and implement it across the board, and it's going to be so good. So let's head to lunch. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm obsessed. Do you know why? I'm envisioning it. I'm like, I can see 4 rings, and immediately I trust you. Like when there was this guy on an airplane Kyle was sitting next to, and he had some massive ring. I was like, I was like, and I'm like, tell me who he is. I want to know his story. What's that ring about? You know? So I just feel like it's super credible.
Literally, I've never worn it before in my life, because I'm like, this is so embarrassing.
No, you need to do an ad, and you need to be like, listen, we need to talk.
about these rings. What does this ring mean for you? It means I've literally figured out how to be on a team. In fact, I have 4 championship rings, and this was my dream. And if it's your dream too, this workshop is for you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm so happy that you got so many signups for your meta. The only thing that you didn't do is just optimize towards some of the ads that were working best by like turning some off that had a better or worse cost per lead, which I'll show you.
Yeah.
But for this, so a few things in Google. So when you click in here, let's do this one. If it does not have a URL, that means it's gonna default to the ad level. So there were a few in each ad group. Let me see. Some of them were going to the workshop. Some of them were going to 3 secrets. And then some of them were empty. All in the same ad group.
Okay, great.
So you can very easily do select all, edit,
I know that.
change URLs, and change them all to 3 secrets, okay? But here's the thing. If there's nothing here, it defaults to the ad level. And this one's going to the workshop, but one of your other ones is indeed defaulting to the thank you page, and I'll show you. Okay, this one was the one that even though it did, it's okay because you had keyword level URLs. Because it prefers, it's inconsistent. Doing that thing is automatically less valuable. So for instance, for our mastermind, we currently, it may change, but we have a $10,000 less renewal. And we're adding more to it. So like, but because someone already has the framing, but I'm like, I want them to experience either one of the events and be like, this alone was worth it. But also if they're adding all of this and I get this and it's less, I want them to be like, no brainer. That's what I want for you. Hall of Fame goes up and it's the same price every time because it sells out at that price. So it would be crazy not. But for this is like a similar program. It's not, you're not selling a complete separate offer.
Right.
So for this, because it's the same thing, I would love for you to make this in a way and price this in a way where there's a big enough gap here and you're able to make it a little bit more on the front end so that it gives you space when their 6 months are over and you can say, hey, I know you've been paying $3.99 a month for the last 6 months, but actually when you renew in sideline running, you actually get to save an extra $100 as long as you make that decision in the next 7 days when they come up on renewal. But imagine if they can get access to the same thing for less. And maybe, cherry on top, you say, and that or some sort of like a bonus training or extra access with you or something. It's like, hey, and when you renew, one thing I'm going to give you is 2 passes to like redeem with me throughout these next 6 months. Or if you want a 30-minute just feedback on something directly from me, I got you.
We just wrapped up another incredible VIP day with Amira, who helps dancers make their dream team on the NFL or the NBA. And we did so much today. Like, there's so many little things that we touched on in her business so that before she even invests more in ads, that the experience and brand trust and credibility is so strong. So, Amira, what was your favorite thing that we covered today?
I think like mapping this out and figuring out what's the best next step for my dancer and like being able to take them on a journey no matter where they're at, I think is going to be so helpful. And then like Ashley said, when I do turn on the ads, I know that this is already set up and so I won't have to like constantly be thinking about it and just mapping out my funnel.
Yeah, totally.
Great.
Was there anything that you accomplished today that you didn't anticipate accomplishing today?
Well, we rebranded, which I was like hopeful. I was so hopeful, but I didn't know if we were actually going to do it. So that was really cool.
Like her Instagram bio is different with a brand new logo with ads that have her new logo on it in a day.
Usually it takes me a lot longer to sit with something and try to figure out like where I want to take a brand. But because Amira and I have similar likes, I feel like it was a lot easier for me to look at something and be like, that's where we need to go, because she already had a little bit of that on her Instagram feed. And so when I talked to her about it, I was like, can we go this route? Did you make this? And she was like, yes. And so we just pulled up Pinterest, we started looking at pins, and then went from there. Like, I mean, it flowed so smoothly, it was like we couldn't not do it.
No.
Yeah.
It looked too good. So good. Meredith, what was your favorite part from today?
My favorite part was really just getting to know a new company that I didn't really know existed. I was explaining to my husband, like, I always tell him, like, okay, tomorrow we're doing this VIP day. And he's like, oh, that's new. And I was like, yeah, it's very niche. And I love learning about it because again, this is very like pop culture, like the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders is on Netflix, like it's very relevant. And so it's just fun to learn more about like how you have created this business and how it's going to succeed.
Yeah, it's so cool. There's not as many people that have the skill and the connections that Amira does. So the girls that get to work with her, they get access to something that doesn't exist out there, in my opinion. And that's why I was like, we have to elevate this. And so I've never seen Meredith so quickly be like, this is the direction, but I loved it. And it just worked out so beautifully. And Amira was so down for feedback. Like, I think what made the day fun and enjoyable for us with Amira specifically is how down she was for feedback. Like, she did not get her feelings hurt. She was very open to everything, and she would even be like, yeah, that's not good, but she was open to that. And it gave us the opportunity, because we knew we had like 20 things we wanted to tell Amira to change, and some people can't like hold all that feedback without breaking down. You made it.
I made it.
And you know that it was all good stuff. We just cared, and that's why we do the deep dive that we do, and that's why the ad strategy is all sitting behind everything else that we did today. So it was so much fun. We loved it. So if you do have a daughter that is aspiring to be on a dance team at some point, what we're going to do is below this video, put access to Amira's workshop, and you can sign up. It's free, and it's a great opportunity for you to learn what Amira does and how she can help you if you are an aspiring dancer, or your daughter, which is really special, or someone that you know that really wants to make it onto the dream team. And I hope you love this VIP day, a peek behind the curtain of what it really looks like to work with a dancer and just have this incredible brand strategy, website strategy, messaging strategy all come together, because we literally love this so much. You have fun?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you already got a mic. Okay, this is where we say advertise your name, make it rain, and we'll see you on the next episode.